Okay. Alright, so we've reached a point in the main quest where it is it's getting very endgamey here. So I'm not gonna touch Constellation anytime soon because I got plenty of other stuff to do before I do that. So I just got In Memoriam, which is a personal quest for Sarah. I'm going to start on that. That probably won't take too long, I don't know, so we'll see. And then I want to do the Trackers Alliance quest. So before I unlock the Ryujin, which is like the next faction series that I want to do. But we're gonna do In Memoriam to start. So we gotta go to New Atlantis. Oops. I'm not really sure what I'm carrying. I don't think that gun shouldn't be that heavy. Well, 3.5. It's a little more than I thought, but still not that much. And the rest of my guns, I hardly need this cutter. I really only need it if we find an artifact, but so it's probably dumb that I carry it around all the time. Probably should just stick it in captain's locker on the ship, because it's 4. That weighs a lot. So I'm not really sure where this weight's coming from. I do have a lot of aid stuff that I'm just carrying around. I should probably dump a bunch of this stuff off. Anywho, we need to go see Admiral Logan, who apparently Sarah has a tense relationship with, I guess. So let's go find him.
But don't worry, I'll try and keep my complaints to a minimum.
It doesn't tell me what floor to go to. Okay. I'm not sure. Which one of these to go to? Let's try Central Command. He's an admiral, maybe he's in Central Command. Good call.
Excuse me.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, Why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway? Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help. That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral. One way or another, I intend to bring them home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Well, you're lucky. I already geared up. I got ammo, and I got med packs. So, back to the ship and to Cassiopeia. Ooh, big frame rate drop there.
So, where to next?
I mean, it's your quest. You know where we're going. Alright, Cassiopeia. This away. Yay, we can make it in one jump.
Hey, over here. Could you please spare a ship part? Our rookie here may have sideswiped an asteroid. I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do. You're a lifesaver. Here, take these for your help.
Helix 3, ready to land.
That extra boom Okay, I guess I have to follow Sarah, maybe? I have to talk to her first.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream. No, no. I'll be fine. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far. Yes, exactly. Since most of my gear was destroyed, I depended on those landmarks to orient myself while I was stranded. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
Okay, now we take the car.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it? I never said I walked away. When my ship hard landed on the surface, it broke apart. There was no fire, but I was pretty badly injured. Had to crawl from the wreckage. When they finally rescued me, the UC medics said I had 3 broken ribs, shattered my ulna, and had internal organ damage. I was in the medical ward recovering for almost 6 weeks. It was difficult and painful, but it kept me alive. It was home. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running. No, I'm afraid that it can't. It's only designed to power individual systems. Even if it could, my old shuttle is far too damaged to be fully restored. Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Well, Feel like I should be able to get there. Oh, okay.
You picked the wrong fight.
Okay. Just ran off. Oops. They gonna come back or not? Wow, they really ran off. Okay, well, guess they don't want to fight. Oh, it's level 55. Crap.
Hold on.
Where did you go?
Aha.
Level 55, man. No wonder it's hitting so hard. Fast for something that big, too. Where'd he go? point of pride now. I don't really need to do this, but... Okay. Back to the camp. Got the battery. Man, those rock things are everywhere.
Setting up this group probably saved my life. Who knows how long I would have been stranded here. We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked. Well, we're not there yet. But damn, it does feel good. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
Okay, well, hopefully those rock things have wandered off, but we'll see. Ow! Dang. Thing hit so hard.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice. Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Need my help?
get moving.
Hey, Captain.
Okay. Let's go see if we can find the other crash site.
Beginning landing cycle.
Huh. Okay. Not sure I can fit through there. Might have to go on foot. Uh-oh, I think I might be stuck in the wall. Well, let's see if I can get out of here. Hopefully there's no more of those rock critters around here. Those things are like level 50. This thing's like level 5. Okay, where are we headed? This way? Poison.
I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go! I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you? The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here? Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you. I know this is Cassiopeia. I've been here since I was born. I know my mother and father were from Gemsun or something like that. I bet it's like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, many of those.
Yeah? Well, you're too late. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah. This isn't what I expected. At all. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags. Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Okay, there's 2 more around here somewhere. Oh, that can't be good. They're big. Are they not gonna... I thought they were gonna come and attack. Dang, it's like level 60. Greater silverfish. Okay. That's 1. Oh, it must have eaten the tags because the marker's still going to it. There's 2 of these things, though. I'm pretty sure I saw 2. So where did the other one go? Oh, that's all of them. Okay then. I swear there's another one of these things around though.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her? I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Why won't Sarah listen to me? I mean, kinda. I just met her. The only reason I'm trusting you at all is because my mom and dad said Sarah was a good person. I know she probably wants to help me out, but I really wish she'd listen to my part of the story. I've been alone for a long time, and even when bad people visit, I've been safe. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it? I never thought of it that way. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them. I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. Oh, I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please. Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go. Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. Oh, yes, absolutely. And it's all thanks to you. You know, This is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you. Still giving lessons to the teacher, eh? Some mentor I've turned out to be. Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan, and figure out what we're going to do with Sona. Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Well, that's weird. I mean, Admiral Logan is... This is just going to tell me to go to the train. I wonder why it put me here instead of in the commercial or the mass district. Well, that's goofy. I don't know why the game does that sometimes. Like, okay, you're coming here. Well, that's not where I wanted to go.
I've flown across most of the Central Systems and all miles of spacecraft, and yet I still...
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1. Hey.
Enjoy the penthouse. One of the finest views in New Atlantis. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known? Yes, of course. I think we can all agree that this was another unfortunate circumstance of the colony war.
What you'd call an unfortunate circumstance, I call a tragedy.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. It is a tragedy. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge. While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
We should probably talk. There you are. I was wondering when he'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
You really aren't gonna let it go, are you? I'm so busy with our work here that I don't think about it much these days. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, it was. I guess I'll have to be brave.
You're already one of the bravest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Exactly. And this is the perfect place to begin your education.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast. So you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects. Interested in?
I'm not 100% sure that's in this district. Yeah, I think it's in the other district.
time is it? Look at me.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name. I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective. I know. Things probably would have gone a lot smoother if I'd just listened to you in the first place. Which is why we really need to talk about our friendship and how I've been treating you. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
It was odd how she like turned her head back again. Seems like the animation is stuck. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're going to the waterfall. Oh, we're just gonna go over here? Okay.
Something to report?
Let's hope they check the cargo.
Okay, well. That was wrong.
When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while. It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important. No, not at all. Just let me get all of this out. I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sonar has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sonar, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down. Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying? You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you say that. To be honest, I was afraid this conversation was going to wind up with you storming away. I'm glad I was wrong. Until now, I never realized that having someone like you by my side could make me feel at peace. And I never want that feeling to end.
Okay. Well, we have completed Sarah's quest. Which means I have now done everybody's personal quests.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Hey, let me know when you're ready to take me along with you. Should only be a few years.
Must be late. Everybody's asleep. Oh, there's an easy way to do this. Isn't there? I thought she... Huh, okay. Oh yeah, I have an injury. Try to find Andreja. Not sure where her room is. She should be here somewhere. That's Walter. I don't think she's in here. Nope, nobody's in there. Again, no. That's Noel. Sam. I mean, everybody else is sleeping, so you think she would be too. Alright, well, I don't know where she is then. I was gonna pick her up. Oh, is this... Nope, that's Walter. Duh. Well, unless she's in the garden, I don't know where she is then. I guess she could be downstairs. Not out there. It's not in the living room. Alright, I'll take a quick trip downstairs, otherwise I'll just hang on to Sarah for a bit. Oh, I know where she is. I'm so dumb. She's assigned to the ship, so she's on the ship.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
We're gonna do the Trackers Alliance now, or start on it anyway. Now the Trackers Alliance, one mission comes with the base game. There we go.
Take credit for your thoughts, as they say. You're
Oh. Didn't give me... Alright, so she must have something to say.
I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last. At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation is over, and there is no question who was to blame. No, he did not. A very poor decision on his part. Perhaps a lesson to be learned by others who would break the law. At least while you serve as Ranger. I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now? So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed? How can you be so sure? They have thwarted us at every turn, and now they just give up? They killed Barrett to stop us from getting the artifacts. If they would back down now, then what was the point? What does that death mean? Why put us through any of this? Yes, I understand there are profound implications to all of this, but I do not see how you can be so eager to follow in the footsteps of the Starborn. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us? That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
I always enjoy these moments. I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion. Just in case we need it.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
Okay. Now we're ready to go.
What's new with you today?
Actually, let's do this first.
I fear the Great Serpent himself may have needed.
If I can help you
his
with
eyes and
anything,
some of what went
just
on
say the
last
word.
night. Look who it is.
It's me. Just gonna stand there in the... There we go. Okay. Alright. To Aquila City. And talk to that obnoxious tracker guy. Anyway, we get the free, the first Trackers Alliance mission is just in the base game, but there are more if you get the mods, but they are paid mods. I do not have those. So we just got the first mission.
The smell of lumber, crops, and chunks? Yes, that is chunks.
Big frame drop right there.
Your ship's not half bad.
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
That bank robbery sounded intense. Could have gone down so much.
The rock is surprisingly well fortified. The early settlers hit.
Okay.
Look what the Ashta dragged in. Hey, so, about earlier, when you first arrived. Okay. Just be careful and listen to me. I'm serious about beating this record. I don't want anyone blowing it for me. It's not personal. The record for consecutive successful bounty missions is held by a tracker who went by the call sign Volk. 372 consecutive bounties brought in. That's 372 with no escapes, no mistakes. Came close to beating this record, but, well, didn't. Guy was a legend around here, but don't bring him up. It's a bit of a sore spot for a lot of trackers. You ever work with someone who was really good at their job, but they just seem to rub everyone the wrong way? The boss won't do anything about it because they're afraid of losing that person. It was like that with Volk and the previous Agent No One. Except Volk was just needlessly cruel to his quarries. And everyone. Even his allies. I mean, like, torturing children to draw out their parents kind of cruel. He's a bad dude. Killed the previous No One. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And neither should you. I was doing great until I volunteered to partner up with a rookie like you. They ran in, guns blazing, got shot up, and we had to evac, which let our mark get away. Couldn't save him either, so waste all around. Now, I'm being voluntold that I need to partner up with you for reasons I don't want to get into right now. So, best not disappoint me. Good. Glad we had this talk. Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions? Sounds good. Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there and you'll use your scanner to find him. Once we do, we'll convince him to chat with us. By force, if need be. If you don't have any more questions, let's hit the road. Funny you ask. Until recently, no one even knew what he looked like. Despite his many crimes, he's managed to keep an exceptionally low profile. As you can imagine, it's hard to find someone when you don't know their face and can't find their base of operations. This is compounded by the fact that he never leaves a trace, and we never know when or where he'll strike next. The fact that we got info linking Adrastos to him is a damn miracle. Easy. I assume you've used your scanner to find resources? Well, it's like that. Except you'll be scanning people for active bounties. I'll even make it easy for you this time and let you know when I see him. But when you're on your own, no one will be there to hold your hand. Normally, you'd either kill your target or disable and arrest him. At that point, you'd put a tracking beacon on him and someone would be called in to take him away. But we're bringing this guy with us for this mission. I'd wish you luck, but we both know it's more about skill. Yo, inevitable.
What's...
Okay, Adrastos is likely wandering the streets around here somewhere. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty. We may need to check other areas of the city, but he's bound to be here.
So many stairs in Aquila City.
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being ordered around. I want to be my own boss.
But Liv... He kicked the ball over the wall. Over the wall!
And the crowd goes wild! Ah, for the Aquila City!
Is it giving me any hint on the map here? No, not really.
That's it. I'm not going to show up to work for a week. Then, boss will see how much he needs.
Uh-oh. Alright. Lots and lots of citizens.
Are you that newcomer who saved Mr. Crowley? He owes you a beer. Heck, okay.
Huh.
Yeah?
Used to be an actuary. Now look.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
Yes?
I ain't one of those
You are
ones
out of
with
it.
possessions to feel good about my life.
What? Huh? Coma, how do you even find this stuff? It's all over. I love you like a brother. What was the name of that guy? Contact for the job.
We're running to spacers, scumbags, and scavengers.
It amazes me that anyone would spend credits on this instead of taking a trip to see real alien life.
Jim's inventory.
You need a magnifying glass for it.
It looks like we're down 2 crates of aluminum.
No, the guard took them to reinforce the tailing.
I'll kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Don't even think about leaving the city. Hashed out.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom? That's what this
Carrots are coming in nice. Still have some potatoes to harvest.
Ah,
There.
found him.
I shall stand guard while you focus.
Hey, can I help you? You know, he would be pretty pissed if he knew I squealed. Who knows what he'd do to me. I might take you up on that offer.
No thanks. I've got a firm don't deal with terrorists or trackers policy. Yeah, in fact, it's in my own personal best interest that he stays hidden. You really need to work on your technique, you know that? You couldn't convince a beggar to take a loaded cred stick.
I bet I could convince you to take my boot up your ass. Start talking, or we'll find out.
Wow, okay, yeah. See, that guy's good. You should learn from him. So, you're looking for Hannibal, right?
Tell us where he is, now. If your intel's good, maybe we won't throw you to the ash dump.
What are you, an echo? I got it. Truth is, Hannibal could be anywhere. I don't know how to tell you where he is.
I don't believe you. You better start spilling more.
But I know where to find his chop shop. Well, your buddy kinda did the heavy lifting. It's an old abandoned star yard in the Andreja system. Andreja 4A to be exact. Surrounded by a field of giant space rocks. Can't miss it. Actually, you can. That's kind of the point.
Great. You're coming with us then. You run, you die. You cause a commotion, you die. You so much as sneeze without asking.
I die. I think I get it. Well, what are we waiting for? To the chop shop.
Right. Hey, rookie, a word? So normally, you'd register Drastos with the system and leave him bound for someone to come pick him up. But we need him to tag along with us. Now, if we show up in my ship, we'll lose the element of surprise. I'd rather keep our cards close to our chest. Gives Hannibal less chance to escape. Yeah, I've got one all right. See, the last guy took in wound up dead and knowingly donated his ship. It's a nice ride. The parts are valuable. We'll use that. Drastos here is going to help us on the comms as we approach.
Oh, I am?
Or he'll find himself in deep space without a suit. He's going to play it as if he jacked a ship and brought it to be chopped up. And he's going to do it without giving it away that we're on board because he knows what'll happen if he does.
As I was saying, I'm going to do just that.
Great. Let's get to it, then. The ship's parked at the spaceport. You'll be the one in the pilot's seat, so I can keep an eye on our good buddy Adrastos. Let's wrap this one up nice and quick.
Okay, how we doing on ammo? Okay.
something for you, Captain.
The shop should be right around here. You should expect them to hail you. When they do, keep your yap shut and let me do the talking, or else they'll know something's up.
And there won't be any funny business, no tip-offs, nothing that seems like coded messaging, because Drastos here knows what happens to an unprotected body in space.
Yeah, I've heard. All right, shall we?
That's far enough. Hailing frequencies are open.
Hey, it's me, Adrastos. Am I coming in?
Loud and clear, Mr. Dakota.
Perfect. Look, I just lifted this sweet ride from some poor sap in Aquila. I need to bring it into the shop. You got room?
She's a beaut, all right. We'll get those numbers filed off, and then we'll decide if we want to keep her as is or strip her for parts. Bay 1 is almost free. You're clear to dock with it. See you on the inside.
See, look at that. Smooth and easy as Chunk's pie.
See. Make sure you're suited up and ready for anything, Rookie. Easy part's over. Expect resistance once we get inside.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Probably not. Hey, what about me?
Okay, Rookie. Remember, they shoot at us, that's on them. Chose their fate. It's open season on assholes. It's my preference to take Hannibal in alive. He's more valuable. But if it comes down to it, we'll do what we've got to do. Let's go get him.
Grenade out! We are a very effective team, are we not?
We're under attack! Don't let them into the loading bay! We're going into lockout!
He's in the loading bay.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Find another way. Check up there. There could be an access tunnel. locked up tight. Maybe we'll get lucky and they keep the keys. Now we're in business! Ah! Grenade in the air! Lockers in the living quarters, I assume. I love dealing with space. They make it so easy sometimes. Be the one dying. Ordnance going out!
Did they have anything of value?
This would be a lot easier if you didn't fight back. gonna make me sweat for this, huh?
Grenade in the air! Good one. This is for you! Get out of here! Go! Here we go! Ah! Get him! Found one!
Crew quarters. I don't see a way into this ship. Okay, so that door doesn't work. I don't see any buttons. It definitely isn't letting me open that. All right. Yeah, I don't know where this guy is. This ship doesn't seem to have an entrance either. Wait. Oh, maybe it does have an entrance. All right. Can't really see down there to know whether there's anything worth getting. Is he in there?
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Okay. Not much up here. well, I guess it's the only place. Shouldn't be hard to pick anyway. This one's pretty basic. Inaccessible. Okay. Well, he's not on the ship. Huh. Fire the missile pod that will hopefully give us another way into the loading bay. Yeesh. That's gonna be messy. Okay, well, there's nobody on board. Probably gonna be using that computer. It's firing a missile inside of a space station does seem unwise. Where did it go? Oh.
It's going down. It's mine. Grenade out. My eyes. Kill them all. Took one of the shoulders. I make this look easy. Take your best shot.
Takes all this to phrase, is it not?
up! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up! You got the wrong guy. I'm not Hannibal, I swear. I just work for him. I'm not, I swear. The jig's up. I'm done. I want out. It's like this, see? Hannibal rarely goes out. But when he does, he goes under an assumed identity and leaves me in charge. Sometimes it's a Drastos, sometimes it's Chase, Jackie, Scotty, whatever. He's got 100 of them. It's one of the reasons he never gets caught. I'm just Deke. Deke Hansen.
Motherfuck. I don't want to believe him, but it makes sense.
Sure, I ain't got nothing to lose. Whole reason he does this is in case someone comes looking for him. He's gotta have at least a couple dozen other contingency plans even I don't know about.
Luckily, Adrastos, Hannibal, whoever the hell he is still on our ship. He didn't think that part through. What do you want to do with this guy? Your call, rookie. For what it's worth, I don't remember ever seeing a bounty for a Deke Hansen. Roger that. Okay, come on, Deke. You're coming with us.
Hello, trackers. By now you've probably found my associate Deke and learned that he is not, in fact, me, and that I am not who I said I was. Darn it, I know, right? Anyway, if you look out the window, you can see I'm taking your beautiful ship. Thanks, by the way. But don't worry, I won't leave you stranded. I'm not that bad a guy. You'll find a container nearby with a key to an old junker that should hold up long enough to get you home. I've left you some other goodies too, just so there's no hard feelings. It should unlock now. As for me, I think I'm out of the stolen ship business after this, so I won't trouble you anymore. So long, and thanks for playing.
Almost makes it hard to hate him. Almost. Well, we gotta get back to HQ. Let's see what he's left us and hope he's not luring us into a death trap.
I mean, of course he is. Huh. I'll just take all of that and sort it out later.
Can we just not talk about this right now?
Ah, gravity.
Looks like it can barely fly. Still, that Hannibal is something else. Could have marooned us and left us to starve.
I found something for you. Have a moment.
So he's...
And we're loose.
Okay. Where are we chasing him? Oh yeah, we're just going back to the headquarters. Of course I'm carrying too much.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
I hope you bring good news. I assume your return means you have successfully completed your mission. But where is Hannibal?
I'll let you say it, rookie.
But he was right with us.
Understood. In your evaluation, Roach, was it a flaw in the plan or the execution?
Neither. It was a failure of intel. We could only act on the information we had, and since the intel was bad, everything else went sideways. I'll fill you in later, but I suspect that was also somehow Hannibal's doing.
More importantly, Roach, how do you evaluate your partner's performance?
Even if we didn't catch our target, Rookie here did a good job. I stood back and advised. Rookie did most of the work. They'd make a good tracker.
I trust your endorsement, Roach. With that, your assessment is complete. Roach believes you did well. Welcome to the Trackers Alliance. Other bounties on the display will now be available to you, as will the downstairs lounge. There, you will find the Elite Bounty Board, with tougher missions, as well as other amenities and resources. Lastly, you will choose a call sign. This is how other trackers will know you within the Alliance. It will obfuscate your identity and keep you safe.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Tempest.
Confirmed. Henceforth, you shall be known among trackers as Tempest.
Hey, Tempest. I brought in another couple bounties. Hope you're keeping up.
Alright, let's take a look at these boards while we're here before we head out now. Where they said one was downstairs, I think. This is the entrance, okay.
Watch more than you speak. You'll learn faster.
Where's... You ever want to learn from the best? I'm your guy.
Well, this... What do we got here?
Welcome, Tracker.
Okay, well, where is this? Where's this bounty board? I don't even see stairs.
Hey, what's good? Well, if it isn't the rookie.
Maybe the stairs are outside?
My time is yours, should you need it.
Alright, well, I'll figure this out later. Maybe you don't have access to it unless you get the... Unless you get the mod. Excuse me, the creation. Okay. Alright, we're heading out. Alright, so we got Sarah's mission done.
Hello.
Did the Trackers Alliance mission. Got Andreja back.
Services tech is in the hop up at the front. If you need it.
I need to max out Andreja's affinity for a trophy, but doing her quest isn't enough to do it, I guess, because so far it hasn't popped.
Give me your orders, Captain.
Wait, is this piece of garbage? Yeah, let's not fly this thing. I forgot to switch the ships. Unlike in New Atlantis, you have to run all the way to this building to get to the ship service tech. I can sell something though. Maybe I can alleviate some weight. Cooler looking. So we'll sell that. Oh. I don't know what to think about that one. Okay. Let's change ships.
Got anything? Need some work done? Sure, how about it?
Junker Watchdog. No. Back to the Star Eagle.
Way to go. Stock up on the discount stuff?
No fast travel, because I'm over encumbered.
Any new orders for me?
Oh my god. Sanan, you're like always standing like in there. That exact same spot. Okay. Return to New Atlantis.
mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Mothers, am I right?
Okay. So try to find the Ryujin terminal.
Having a good one?
There it is. Okay. All right.
To challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills, Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
All right. I think that's going to be a good place to stop. So we got through Sarah's mission, and we got through the Trackers Alliance. I haven't figured out where their mission board is, but maybe the one that you used to clear your bounty now has missions in it. That's assuming that you don't need the paid creation in order to have access to those. So I guess I'll check into that. But that'll be a good place to stop, and we'll start with Ryujin tomorrow. Me and Andreja will head to Neon and see what is going on.